What kind of personality dimensions have you found to be surprisingly productive?
The first thing that I found, productive is that when you think about someone being an introvert, on one hand, you'd think that's a negative. But again, as I said earlier, it's been a positive because those people tend to have the answers. They're just holding them to themselves. I think the other thing that 9 times out of 10 you'd think is a negative is someone who is disagreeable. But if you kind of search for the source of why they're being disagreeable and why they're not being supportive, therein may lie the pathway to a better solution, as opposed to just saying they're negative and moving on.
What is one of the things that you've noticed about negative people that you have to draw out of them? Like, do you have to pull the answers out of them, or do you have to kind of just let them do their spiel and then let them?
Yeah, I think the best example I can give you is a recent example working with a couple of unions, and I was representing management. Unions and management tend to be at odds a lot, and instead of thinking that the unions were very negative, which they were, spent the time to understand the source of that negativity and found that they had a misunderstanding of what management wanted. And by opening that up, instead of judging right away and moving to closure, it created white space for them to kind of come out, talk about it, and we were actually closer on the same page than we thought when we began.